Okay. Hey everybody, and welcome to the new module. In this module we are going to explore a totally new topic. Some of you may not even know what this is. Some of you might, which is great. I will admit that I knew very little about it when I started getting ready for this module. In fact, I still don't know that I feel really comfortable with the topic, and that's why in this module, instead of really getting in and doing and maybe me giving you a lot of resources and activities and that kind of stuff, we're just gonna have a conversation this week, because our topic, which is learning analytics, is so, I won't say new because it's been there for a while, but as the growth of us doing like BYOD and mobile learning and kids using apps for their work, and our ability to collect data as they go, habits and those kind of things, and using that data to make decisions about the best way to instruct each child. I mean, it's really fascinating, but it's not a concept that I feel like I know enough about. If we were in class together, I could not stand in front of the class and teach you about learning analytics, because I wouldn't, I don't know, it would be like, yee, what is this? And I have done some research. In fact, I got online and did a MOOC, part of a MOOC, trying to learn more about learning analytics so that I could, pass that information on to you. So it chose for this module to say, hey, let's read the Horizon Report and kind of look at the resources that they make available, because there's some really good ones, which that's where I started, was there in the Horizon Report, and looking at the links that they give at the end, the extra reading, and seeing what other schools and districts are, how they're using learning analytics. And then finding, like I found the MOOC about, and if you don't know what a MOOC is, it's a massively open online course. So it's a course that's open, anybody can take it. It's through Columbia University in New York City, which I thought was, yay, really cool. And then, but it's just about, learning analytics in schools. And so that's going to be available. You don't have to do the whole thing. It's optional. All that instruction is in this module. But we're going to explore that with the Horizon Report. We'll explore some other resources. And then, because learning analytics is such a big idea, and I mean, it could take, like the MOOC did, it was an 8-week course. We can take a lot of time just learning about this. Instead, I just want us to kind of be familiar with it, because it's not here right now for most of us, but it's something we need to know about, so that as we move forward and progress, when the possibilities of learning analytics become more viable for us in our situations, the school we're at, the district we're in, whatever, we'll be familiar with it. So that's what the goal is for this module, to be familiar with learning analytics, to share ideas we might have, and just have a conversation. So that's how we're going to handle the assignment part of this module. It's going to be a conversation. And kind of like what we did with the mobile learning that week, I'll ask you a question. Might be what if, I don't know. I'm still crafting the questions right now that I want you to think about and write about for learning analytics. They'll be ready in not too long. I have them. I'm just trying to decide which ones I really want to use that would be the most beneficial for you guys. Okay? And so you'll go through all the information, and when you come to the discussion, you'll answer the question. And I'd like the questions answered by Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday evening, just like we did with mobile learning. Give you this deadline, answer your question, okay? Then give you a couple of days to respond, and then we'll use the rest of the week to go back and forth and in those responses with each other. Okay? So know that's going to be out there. If you're watching this, hopefully on Thursday afternoon, you'll know that, okay, I've got a Saturday and a Monday that I have to meet, and then I can use the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to go back and look and answer and interact with my classmates, because I just want this to be that flow of dialogue with each other. Okay? So you're going to read your Horizon report pages. You're going to peruse some other information that I'm going to make available. Especially, there's a video, it's a presentation I did, it's learning analytics in a nutshell. So it takes that Horizon report, pulls out the big ideas, and talks about them a little more. There'll be a couple other resources for you to look at, some optional resources if you really get into this and say, oh yeah, I need to know more, or I want to know more. That's great. Okay, that'll be up to you on what to use, and then participate in the conversation. Okay? So if you have questions about what I want you to do, or if you get in and there's something that needs clarification, there's a discussion board that's just for questions about the module, so you can post those there, and I will check that discussion every day, because I had it set in my notifications to be notified when people ask, put anything in that discussion, and it failed me during the last module. So for those who posted a question on Thursday and I didn't get to it until Tuesday, I'm sorry, because I didn't even know it was there. So that's my bad. I apologize. I relied too much on the notifications and didn't just go in and physically look at the discussion. So I will make a point. It's on my calendar to check it every morning and make sure there's no questions, or there are or are not questions. Okay? So we'll move forward from here, and have a great weekend, and we will talk soon.